Yay, Fortune Street. All right. I totally forgot to play on Friday. I scheduled the stream for Friday. But anyway, we are returning to tournament mode. Tournament mode. Yep. Okay. Let's get back into it. Let's see. So we did play on with Renoa for the Dragon Quest boards. I'm feeling like changing it up though. I love Princessa. Prince of Kamek is probably gonna be my favorite if I ever play Dragon Quest 2. But you gotta have blue hair. So I'm gonna go with Nira. She vaguely remind as an uncultured person who has never played, Dragon Quest games much at all. She reminds me of Mia from Golden Sun, so we're gonna go with that. Because she got blue hair. Probably a healer, I guess. Yes, this is the Dragon Quest course. So we have Midgar. Let's see what was the order. Okay, it went from yeah. So we Midgar, Besaid. I don't know which planes those are because I haven't played the later Final Fantasies. Rabanastre, Nalbina, and the airship. I'm hoping so. When we beat the Erdrick course, it didn't actually unlock the courses to be played, so that's a little irritating. Uh, Sorry, I was doing a quick audio check. I'm hoping it'll be able to be unlocked here though. We'll see. Okay, now I'm curious because Renoa happens to be an opponent for this board. So if I had if I had been Renoa, then who would it have been? We are going second, which I believe means we're going to reset because that's how things do. That's how we do things. But I just have to reset. Oops, not that. um, is this how I did it? Question mark. Okay, let's try again. Is the mouse on the screen? Probably not. Okay. Now I'm tempted to play Renoa just to see. All right, I'm gonna log in as Renoa. I think I'm gonna reset regardless, but I just want to see who it is if you don't. So I think it's Vivi then. Vivi replaces Renoa. Tell you what, if we get blue here, we didn't get blue here. We almost got blue here. Also, I think the. Oh, you know what? I muted the desktop audio. That's what it was. Okay. What a silly thing to do. All right. All right. For realsies, maybe this time. Assuming we don't roll yellow. We will, in earnest, begin the crystal course. Anything but yellow. Uh, Second yellow. Sure is. That's a reset. That's a reset. Bad juju. Okay, I think the audio balance is good now. I have headphones on the other computer to try to test. Alright. Not yellow, please. I will go first, third, or fourth, but I will not go second. Even though second is the best. Third, I think? Yes, okay, blue. Perfect, perfect. Always pleased to be playing blue. Now it matches my hair instead of my dress. like I have played this board before in like a casual game. Playing to 15k. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to change the speed. I think this is a fairly basic board. Background music is not exactly popping off here. But what do I do? I haven't played Final Fantasy VII. Oh, don't be sad immediately. Okay, so we already have the blue district being competed in. Interesting. There we go. I was gonna say, surely it's gonna pick up. Game speed plus, please. Alright, this is what I'm looking for. So... Oh, we have a rotary switch here. Okay. Is that part of the... Oh, the central... This is like... Yeah, again, haven't played Final Fantasy VII, but there's like a tower in Midgar, right? For the Shinra something or other. Yeah, so I guess this is gonna rotate... Yeah, you'll have to dip in here, I think. And when you land on the rotary switch, it's gonna rotate which one is which. Okay. Interesting gimmick to the board. Certainly better than whatever the one was with the ice. So we got a 2. So we're definitely not going down. I think it's just gonna have to be this purple. So, Okay, everyone's going in the blue. And we do see a vacant plot, early shrine. Certainly a strong one, but don't know if you necessarily wanted this early. I definitely would have gone for the checkpoint there, considering that Ragnar was immediately about to pass it. As well as Renoa. So, that would have been an easy, what, at least 30 back from your purchase price? Guaranteed. Like, right then and there. Alright, unfortunately, we whiffed the double, and we are making the rotary switch. Let's see if that is... Yep, okay, that's exactly what it does. So it rotates clockwise. There's no change of suit square, but that almost makes it feel that way. Not sure how to feel about the central district here, because it's very spotty. There's no chain of multiple shops in a row. Okay, so you do have to dip into there temporarily. So if you land on there, you can get potentially a bit screwed by that. Got Ragnar with an early double. Can we get a natural level? Well, good start. Would love to roll a 1 next turn and pick this up. Get a vacant lot. I don't know how strong Balloon Port's gonna be here. Oh, goodness. Okay, natural triple for Ragnar is horrible. So that's a terrible start already. Those are already very threatening. But we can win with second place on this, so... And poor Renoa is getting raked over the coals. Please give me a 1. Nope. I can take the rotary switch. I mean, as long as you're going around, it's fine, right? Let's see, if we go here... I'm gonna end up missing... I already got the heart from the spade. Rotates clockwise, though, right? Yeah, so I basically just... Okay. I'm trying to think if clockwise... Yeah, is clockwise or counterclockwise the better, like, way to be going? I mean, you're probably gonna get screwed either way, right? So one thing about it, I guess we can divert through the central tower to get to like kind of sort of dodge some of Ragnar's stuff a little bit, which she's gonna... Oh, she's on the Stockbreaker Square? Is that what that was? No, she's past the bank. Okay. Oh yeah, the bank kind of ends up rotating too. Hmm. Okay, at least we get a shop out of it. Yeah, I have been a little slow on shops because I've landed on 2 of the rotate squares. So that's kind of been bad. Moonbrook already has all the suits, goodness. Let's see. And I feel like your routing is going to change dynamically a lot. So I need to, at present, I need to, yeah, there's some stocks being bought. Still have a lot of ready cash. At present, I think I want to go into the tower and come up out the top to get the diamond and then see if it rotates again to try to dip in to get the club. So at least get me into the tower. I probably would prefer to pass the bank. Yeah, Shinra building, that's it. Shinra building weapon shop is probably an actual thing that exists. Moonbrook already gets level up, which is good, because she kind of got... When I was running with it, kept getting worked on. Alright, blocking his monopoly. We're definitely going to have to go heavy on the stock in Ragnar's area. Well, he's actually out of money to buy it. Just now got all the suits with after passing the bank. Ah, Reno gets the vacant lot for me. Oh, she can't afford it though. Okay, nice. Yeah, definitely gonna go all in on Ragnar's district here, and we do land on the bank, which could be helpful. Okay, this is just the sectors. Well, I guess that's fine. It's this one. Y'all out here buying 5 and 3. I'm going max 63, please. Bear in mind, of course, at the start of the series of courses, it's going to be lower level AI, so they're not going to make smarter, aggressive decisions like Dragon Lord did at the end of the previous course. Okay, rotary squid. Well, as long as it doesn't rotate once I'm off it, that's fine. And it's going to rotate again. All right. So going around... Okay, I'm thinking about this. Is it better to exit on the diamond to be here and then... Because then I'll be, like, chasing the club. If I were to go over here to the club, I would probably end up going down, and then if it rotates, the diamond will go there. So I think it's safer to get the diamond first and exit, based on that. If I roll a 2, though... Okay, I was gonna say, if I roll a 2, I'm probably just gonna grab this. I rolled a 4, so that doesn't get me a shop down here. I think we're just gonna go ahead and I won't have to pay 35, which I don't like. But I guess I'll do it. And it's about to get even worse when I have to pay significantly more next turn, probably. That early triple from Ragnar is very scary. It's a chance to pump, but he will not. Which makes sense because he has like 5 stock in there. Reno's actually still chasing the diamond. Continue to knock it. Dang it. Yeah, this is a terrible start. So I gotta chase the... Well, I guess I can dip in there, right? Yeah, I can dip in there and then dip out at the club, which is probably safer if slightly slower. Ooh, it's certainly a strong thing, but 6 times is a rough offer. Considering that's more than the forced buyout is. And I'm pretty sure there's some venture cards that let you do it for as low as 3 times. Yeah, I feel like this board, there's going to be some great sporadicness when you can do that. Well, we're definitely not doing that, so we're gonna go and dip in here. The blue square, maybe get a little bit of a cut. So this way I can at least guarantee getting the club. I will have to exit and then find my way back in, but at least that's kind of a sure thing. Yeah, so the bank is always next to the heart. Oh my goodness. If Ragnar doesn't win this one, he has fumbled the bag significantly. I feel like I have nowhere really to do stuff on. So at least we're headed toward the club. Try to generate some income. Moonbrook is while she's... Goodness, Moonbrook's gonna be level 3 before I even get level 2. Like, I hesitate to say this is already a reset, but... And then Ragnar's gonna get more money. It's a pretty abysmal start. Rotating again. Which thankfully doesn't matter too much. Okay, at least I get a venture card. I don't know which way they're going to want to go, so I'm going to decree we're going to be doing columns today. Meteor! Well, that's just rude. That's actually... Wait, what? Oh, I have stock decrease about... What? Why did I have to pay for that? How did I lose ready cash? I don't understand how Meteor works. As much as I do like the flavorful cards, sometimes I do wish they would explain what's happening like the Fortune Street Wheeze cards do. It's definitely a bit more boring, but at least it explains what's happening. When it's just like, Meteor or Tsunami! It's like, what does that do? I'm assuming it basically does the same thing in Japanese as well. Okay, I have 3 shops. Ragnar has like 7. 8, even. 4 shops, it was actually. Yeah. Ragnar has 8 shops! Good lord. Okay, well, get a 6. I can go up. Okay, so I can at least get a shop here. If I can roll a 1 next turn and get that 400, I'll feel a lot better. I'm gonna have to crash the stock prices to afford the shop, but I will definitely do that. And I'm actually okay if there's another rotation. It'll actually get me to the bank even sooner. Okay, just gonna sell 9 stocks at a time. So he at least knows to do that. Alright, please give me a 1. Nope. Alright, so make it back into here. We are doing columns today. 22. Cash adventure for double. Okay, I don't have to do it. I will look at my... I don't think I have any super expensive shops. That one's stupid to do. This one is kind of medium thing. Yeah, nope. Not a good time for that. It's another reason you would like to try to grab a big value shop early, so if you get that, you can do a quick double your money. Works out for Moonbrook. And potentially we get promotion next turn, and I just have to decide where I want to exit. I'm feeling the top right corner is maybe where I'm gonna... Uh-oh, here comes the Seinfeld. feeling the top right corner is where I'm going to try to make my impact. And we're definitely going to continue to buy stocks in Ragnar's district. Or the triple, I guess. Because he's probably going to get a couple more. So make the bank exactly. That's probably nice because it'll allow me to go back to the top right district. But we are definitely going to keep plunking down. Man, not even that many stocks. Yeah, I've already ballooned to 14. We'll at least make it a little more difficult for Ragnar to buy stock there. Because they're already up to 15. Of course, I would like to buy some of these properties up here, so I'm going to have to cash out my stock for that. Oh my goodness, stop giving this man properties. We have a full potpourri district here. How much does that buy out? It's 45. Price is 45. Okay, so we can start going upwards. Okay, awesome. Okay, at least counter with my own triple. I am gonna have to sell almost all my stock. But it is worth it. I'm gonna hold on to as many as I can. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to those. Probably should have sold a few more, actually, just to cover. This isn't masses, but it's fine. Alright, feeling a lot better now, for sure, that I have my own triple. My own natural triple with that. And people are still investing in Ragnar's district, which kind of makes sense, I guess. He does have a promotion coming up here, so he's going to be able to invest 777. This isn't Gold Saucer, it's a different board. Yep, that's why I held on to those. I'm looking for that out. Let's see, a trade proposal from the Potpourri District for... what? Take that trade every time. Are you kidding me? So... okay, I'm gonna have to... so she gave... okay, so... Moonbrook gave up the shrine. Oh, and then... wow, what an absolute con job by Renoa there. So this was Moonbrook's. And so Moonbrook instead got... this mediocre shop? And it goes kind of fast, so I wasn't sure how much money... she better have given, like, a ton of money. Evidently not, because Moonbrook only has 72. So I think Moonbrook just got giga-scanned. And then on top of that, Renoa rolled to get the triple there. So, Moonbrook is on life support. Well, okay, she's also in second place, but only by a little bit. Alright, 2 would be fan-diddly-tastic. Maybe a 1 next turn would be just as well. Unfortunately, I do not have the fundage to be able to invest right now, so... oof. Bam! And suddenly Moonbrook is still technically in second place, but only just. I am in 4th, but I'm feeling a lot better about my position at least. Everyone's got a triple except for Moonbrook. And she's kind of running out of areas where she might be able to get one. At least not without sudden holiday. I like the expression. Alright, 1 right now would be fantastic. Nope, that's what I needed last turn. $310 is going to be a difficult buyout if someone else does grab it, but it's possible. It's within the realm of possibility if need be. We are only playing the 15k, so there's that. Somewhat fitting that Ragnar gets to be red. I probably would buy this shop if I land on it, we'll see. I do not. Let's see, so we've got... I can land land on Adventure card. Or I can land on the rotate switch. I think I'll take the Venture card, which will also let me go ahead and grab the club next turn. Yes. Number 17. Half salary, awesome. A little bit of cash to, well, probably buy stock. I'm not sure the pathing on this board. Quite nice, get a little bit of money from Moonbrook. I'm not sure the pathing on this board, if I'm able to keep going up toward the bank. I don't think I would, but I'll see. Okay, it looks like I will be able to. That's tempting. So if I go up, I mean, I still need the heart anyway, right? I can go ahead and grab this shot, which technically gives me a double. It's a stupid district, but whatever. This is the only reasonable shot on it. Yeah, I think I'll take it. It'll give me a chance to use that cash that I got from the Venture card to get some stocks. And I think you can just continually run laps around the Shinra Tower, which means if you have a lot of shops there, then you can have a pretty good chance of being able to pump like every turn. So that's not too bad. 77, 5 stocks of everywhere. That's irritating, and he did not need that much extra net worth, but alright. I'm definitely behind on levels, but that Venture card giving me half salary definitely helped out. I think I might have to... Oh, night shift. Shouldn't matter for me, though. Let's see, can we get to the bank? We cannot. Unfortunate. Well, I guess no one else is probably gonna get the bank. Ragnar might. Okay, well, I'm guaranteed to get bank next turn. I guess Ragnar's actually going for the diamond, so he may not go for the bank. Well, he definitely rolled high enough to get there. Cool, cool. Alright, get me to the bank, and please, please give me some stock in my area before people buy it up. Do I sell off my Ragnar stock to buy my own? I feel like I want to keep it competitive there. So that is Sector 2. Pull out our handy-dandy calculator. That is Sector 2, so I would be able to currently buy only 34 stock in there. Okay. It's not a lot, but if I sell off all my Ragnar stock, I would be able to buy... I think I'd be able to buy 9 with that, right? I believe so. But I don't know that I want to do that. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I'm gonna hold on to the Ragnar stocks. There's still, there will come a time, where it will be importante. So we're gonna just grab the 34. Let's see, well I already have that one. So if I go right and someone hits the switch, I'm gonna have to keep going around. If I go left, I'll have to pay 70. Yeah, but if I go left, I'll have to pay 70. But I'll still be fine even if someone hits the switch. And if no one hits the switch, I can dip through and get the spade and the club. I'm gonna go this way just to keep the chance alive of rolling that 2 and getting that Monopoly. Would be pretty great. See where Moonbook buys stock. Mm. Oh well. Honestly, happy to get the natural triple. Not gonna complain. 20G per shop on the person who has a bajillion shops. So pretty much the whole... Actually, yeah, every shop except for the bottom left corner is taken, and basically just hoping that Ragnar does not get this one to give him a second triple. So now I don't need to bother rolling a 2. So you know, the insulted of the game giving it 2. Still very close. Ragnar is definitely in the lead right now. After getting a bajillion shops. And no one's even really landed on his big shops. Yes. Indeed. I totally whiffed on the starting the stream Friday. Like, oh well. After a mildly harrowing week at work, it completely slipped my mind. I guess I also scheduled that like 2 weeks ago, so. Oh, any more work? Well, that's better than Ragnar getting it, certainly. I'll certainly take that. Alright, I guess we're just going around and trying to get back in on the club. I don't like this. So if I go there, that's stupid. Yeah, I think I have to dip in then. Yeah, let's get the venture card. I think it's actually shorter to go this way anyway. They're 4th in a row. 2 energy more for buying a shop. Ah! Man, if I could have gotten that one a few turns ago, when before Moonbrook got the last shop I needed up there, that would have been amazing. Okay, everyone gets a suit yourself, which is very handy. Probably gonna have some. Well, I don't think you can be forced to use the suit yourself because you can just not dip into the bank district. All right, now here we go. Yeah, if anyone lands in that 406 of Ragnar's, it's gonna be hopefully not me. We'll see. I do need to get the club, but I have the option to divert to the right instead. But I'd rather do that. It would be the long way around, but I'd only risk the 150 instead of the 400. The other upside is if anyone hits the switch, it would bring it closer to me, because it goes clockwise. It is paying a bit more right now. Yeah, I think I am actually going to do that. Because if anyone hits the switch, it kind of screws me, and then now if anyone hits the switch, it's fine. We'll sell a few stocks at a time for Ragnar's. Thankfully, no one else is going to get more than one triple, which is handy for predicting where people will invest. Oh, I just noticed there's a shrine on the other side, too. Yep, there we go. Alright, how's he going? 200 probably? Yep. Low tier AI tends to only do 200. I am still a ways away from investing in mine, so I should probably... Now that Ragnar has started investing, he's decided to pull that trigger. Definitely gonna hold on to the stocks in his area. So I sold some last turn, so I don't have to sell any this turn. That's good. I am kind of hoping someone hits like one switch, maybe? I think everyone is, at this point, pretty well insulated from getting bankrupted. I think everyone's stable enough. So I don't think that will happen. Oh, it's right. Yeah, I can also use this soon. This might be an okay time to use the suit yourself. We'll see. If I land on that shrine, then I probably will. Ooh, it's a bit... Well, no, she could have bought stock there. I don't know. Why do you still have ready cash, woman? Yeah, if I roll a 3... Okay, we do not roll a 3. So I can just go up... Yeah. I have the option to buy this out, but I don't think I can afford it. At least not without... Yeah. So I'm gonna sell my own stock because Ragnar's going on his... Yeah, did not even give me the option, so... Yeah, I am definitely in last place right now, but I feel like I have upward mobility. So that's good. Will anyone hit the switch? Would be pretty cool. If not, then I will have to decide soon where to go. Go again with free mission. Is he gonna pump? He will probably buy 200 again, because that's what the AI likes to do at low levels. Okay, we're at least getting some valuation up on that stock. Okay, thank you, Manoa. That simplifies my decision. Now I need it to not get hit again. This is the only thing. So I would like to roll at least a 4 this turn. Maybe not. So now I need it to not be hit next turn. If it does rotate again, then I still dip in and I just have to come out the other way. Which I guess isn't, like, terrible, but it's still annoying. Renoa is probably not going to hit the switch on her next turn, so we should be in the clear unless I roll a 1. Get a little more money before I buy stock. Feels good. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I can in good conscience sell Ragnar's stock right now to buy more of my own. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Incrementally grabbing some stock. Yes, I didn't want to land here. Okay. So I will get the chance to keep, or I will be able to keep my suit yourself. That's good. That shrine is now starting to get very scary. Still might like to have seen it be a checkpoint, since it got built on, like, turn 2, but, you know. Ooh, okay. She got the insta promotion. Okay, and where do we... Oops, hang on, I want to see where I land before I make decisions. Alright, so we'll have... Okay, probably not gonna invest this turn. It's gonna be a matter of where I try to land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not doing there. So I could also land on this 56 again. Or I can go down this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can land on my own that way. Probably what I'm gonna do. Okay, and we will... Reno was invested in me, dang it. Not making it easy, not making it easy. Definitely still a good bit away from any big plays. Man, I feel like I'm so... Am I like level 3 now? Because Ragnar just hit 5. Very glad I held on to those stock. Sector 3. Oh, goodness. Does this boost the stock price, too? It does. Okay. Yeah, I'm level 3. My word. I don't know how, but I've been getting hosed on the promotions. I'm 2 levels behind everyone else. This sucks. That's why I'm cash poor, because I haven't gotten... I'm 2 promotions down from everyone else. Yeah, at least it's a cheap shop. Not really worth buying out. It's 550, but like there's no strategic reason to do it. I continue to sell from my district. Yes, I did change it from from Friday to Sunday. I realized my error before I started. Before I clicked start. After I remembered how to use OBS. Because if it's been more than a week, I probably forget how to use OBS. So collecting pennies. Mostly just hoping to avoid this tax office up here. Okay, let's dip in here, grab the spade. This will put me on the Shinra Tower rotating thing. Lucky Venture. Okay, it's just the effect of Lucky Space. I wish. I wish I could. I'm trying to think what that would even entail in this game. I guess just leveling up is the main thing. I just need to level up. With a 3, so I can go back around here. Oh, right. Okay, I got rotated. I was like, I got disoriented. Wait, I thought I was on the right side. We can go. We actually go to the bank. I do have some funds to buy stocks with, so that's not too bad. I need the club still. Bank for stock or a venture card. I can't get that many stocks though, so I feel like if I buy stock, it might just be a quick... Well, Ragnar's got 5 everywhere, because he got that venture card, so... That strategy's kind of out the door, of just grabbing stock in a random district to collect all the dividends from there. So maybe just the venture card, because I do need the club anyway. And then maybe if it gets rotated again... Something? I don't know. D3. Warp to bank! Well, I'm going to the bank anyway. The illusion of choice. Has anyone bought in Hurt? So no one's actually bought stock in Renoa's triple. Now, granted, one of them is a vacant lot. I don't know if the AI knows the trick with converting the shrine to a 3-star shop. I can only buy 28, but that's certainly something. Because yeah, at this point, Ragnar's are way too expensive. If I buy in mine, it ups the price, and I frankly just don't get that many. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and put a little in Renoa's district here. In the yellows. So we're a little diverse on our stocks. We have stocks in all 3 of the triples right now, and I think I might be the only person, at least, who has a significant amount. Because obviously Ragnar has 5 in everything, because he got that venture card. But oh well. And those are continuing to rise up. At some point, once those get like capped out, I'll probably sell them. Computer does like to do just the 200 at a time at the lower level AI. We're all at the bank, goodness. So this still has a good bit. Okay, yeah, these actually still have a ton. That's not gonna happen for a while. Because the computer refuses to invest more than 200 at a time. Let's see where we get. Okay, I can get over his stuff, so I'm probably gonna grab the heart. And then I can land on the 37 and get past that tax office, which would be good. Or 5 more, or I can land here on the 32. If I go to the 32 and someone else hits the switch, it will bring the club closer to me. So I like that. It's pay 32 or pay 37. I think I'll go down for the pay 32. And I'll say I'm fine with that. I guess I'll shed stocks that I just bought. It's fine. So now I would love for someone to hit the switch exactly one time. Would be great. Because I am 2 levels behind everyone else. $36, $35, $35. Ooh, he's going to sell... Okay, he just sold 5, and I think that was the top left district that Renoa has, the yellows. Well, her color is yellow. I'm not sure what border they are. Alright, she gets the full line, 61. Dividends of 10%, yikes. And I'm going to invest in it again. Jeepers. Yeah, she is going hard right there. I just haven't had the cash flow. Just haven't had the cash flow. Still would like someone to hit the thing if possible. So give her a 2 would be great. No such luck. Yeah, or no, she owns that tax office, okay. But she's headed for the bank, so... Perfect. As long as Renoa doesn't hit it, it's perfect. If Renoa hits it, that's extremely annoying. I can still get the promotion with the venture card. Okay, suit yourself. I think she got it too. Dang it! Well, that sucked. I needed to be hit exactly one time. Okay, well, at least grab the boon square here, and then I have to decide what I want to do. I can either divert to the left and grab the club, or I could just go ahead and get to the bank and cash in my suit yourself. I'm the only one who kept it so far. I feel like I'm going to need to make a play soon, because we're playing the 15K, and I am far from second place. And unfortunately, Renoa has ridden my coattails, which hasn't even done a whole lot. This has not been a lot of huge plays in the game so far, especially since the computer only does 200 investment at a time. Ugh. I think I have to go ahead and do it now. The game is just not going to last long enough for me to hold on to it. Alright, go to majority shareholder there at least. Let's see, and then I can either grab the spade or go to my 20 over there and get past that. Give me the venture card. I need something good. Get closer to that 200 bonus. 56. Venture on half price special. Cool. 4. So I can get half. Not going that way. If I had more cash, I'd probably buy this out to get the monopoly, but I simply do not. Simply do not. I somehow totally space on Renoa having a crap ton of ready cash all of a sudden. Yeah, exactly. And the higher tier AIs usually do that. It's just that this is the first board of a course of 6 in a row. And so it starts you off with, like, the E rank AIs. Like he's gonna do 200 again. Exactly, every time. And also, bear in mind, he's doing this with only less than 100 stock there, I'm pretty sure. So, if he was intelligent and had a reasonable amount of stock there, he probably should have already won the game. So yeah, he has... Okay, he has 147, so he bought some more, actually. Yeah, 46, goodness. Like, I can definitely make some moves with that, but I just don't have... I mean, I have more than Renoa. It's some. But the thing is that I got to be careful to not push Renoa into the lead. Okay, so unfortunately that rotation means I don't get a suit there. Is anyone coming up around my stuff? Probably not, so I can probably take the take a break square. That's fine. Likely not going to lose any money off of it. At least not anything significant. This is already looking like a loss on the first board, which does not bode well. I don't think I actually... Well, no, there was one of the boards I did do a reset on. And Ragnar gets this bonus 200, and gets even more money. I think my best shot to maybe pass this board, because I can pass it with getting second place, might be to try to time an investment to try to get me... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cash out some stock. I'm gonna go ahead and cash out all these from Manoa's area. Because I want to try to make a bit of a push here, or at least be ready to make a push. Do I sell my Ragnar stocks? Okay, what's my max capital up here? Okay, I have one that's at least a 999. So that's good. I want to make sure I can buy 99 in my district, so I think I am actually going to sell Ragnar stocks. And it's 46. Okay, so mine are 15. So I'm going to thereby need 1,480. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now, because I need to be able to plunk down a 99 and try to jet myself into second place. I think Ragnar's still going to win. So do I don't know if I want to full divest. Let's see, if I sell them all right now, that's going to be 2 grand plus. So I don't necessarily need to sell all of them right now. I could just go Lizard Brain and just cash them all out. Let me sell all but 10. How about that? That way I have the ability to do a market crash on them. To crash Ragnar. The thing is, I don't really want to crash Ragnar, because I'd rather him just go ahead and win. I just need to be in that... I just need to be in second that brief turn before Ragnar wins, which is coming up fast. Okay, when did the bank exactly? And we are going to go 999 up here. And that'll get me above... That'll give me some distance from Renoa in terms of the relative gain. Because I now have almost twice as many as she has. So now my investments will actually get me ahead of Renoa. So again, yeah, I continues to only do 200. Alright. Yeah, one more pump and Ragnar might be about there. Still needs the club. He's got his promotion on dock. So now I need... Okay, I do have the go anywhere from the bank. And I do have these 2 spaces behind me in the central area that I can potentially land on. She's gonna... dang it, she got to invest there too. Yikes. So how many does she have now? I still have more, but it's not by a ton. I could potentially do a little loop-de-loop. See, Ragnar, he's coming on around the top left. He might be able to invest next turn. We should go ahead and roll first, I guess. Okay, so if I did want to do this little loop-de-loop, I'd land here. I could go ahead and get a pump right now, but I'm thinking I could loop back around and then maybe... I think I need to do that. Alright, we're gonna go here. Next turn, I'm gonna sell the rest of my Ragnar stock and buy another 99. And if I'm lucky, I'll land on one of my own spaces to immediately go ahead and invest. And we'll just chunk it in there. See what happens. Okay, he does land on his own. Okay, perfect. This is gonna make the stocks cost more. So it's a good thing I didn't sell all of them last turn. Well, I guess I almost sold almost all of them. I kept 10, that's right. I thought I only had sold half. So I'm not going to be able to buy 99, but I can definitely buy a few more. It's going to work to... Oh, man, she's going to get a big net worth rebate. 5% of her net worth coming back. So I need to make it to the bank. Okay, I do get to land on that, so I got what I... Crap, I forgot to sell, whatever. I guess it wouldn't have been that many more. It would have been quite a few. Dang it. Yeah, I screwed up. We're still buying this, though. Okay, so just to see. Okay, so where will this put me? So that's going to be an increase in stock value of 17. And I own 281. So it's going to actually up my net worth by 4 grand. I feel like it's just not going to be enough, because Renault's is going to go up too. Yeah, it's just not enough. In fact, it's probably going to almost push her to being able to win. I need more stock. I need to get more stock. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to hold off this turn. To raise... Yeah, I just screwed up. I got happy and clicked too fast. I should have sold stock. Frankly, I probably should have also sold some of my shops that aren't part of my game plan anymore. So we'll see if Ragnar is able to clinch the win here. He is headed back to the bank. I don't think he has game on board. I feel like we... Oh, goodness. Well, that... It's not... That's good, but not... I need to buy more. I suppose I could sell... like 10. Mandarin was just going to buy more stock, isn't she? Let me go ahead and sell 10 here, because I need to crash them a little bit. Oh no, I should be able to buy all of them. Because I can sell back... Yeah. Dang it, Renault's just going to buy more. She has so much ready cash. Ugh. So next turn I'm going to have to try to make a play. I almost misclicked that. If she can get... If Moonbrook can get her 1 right now, that'd be very helpful. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, that gives me a lot more capacity to buy 99. I'm still ahead of Renoa's investments. Even if she can buy again, then I buy again. Ooh, this might be game on board. See where Renoa goes. She needs 2 other suits, but does she care? Okay, she's gonna go for the suit still. 5. Again, we're okay. She's gonna get that again. I still can't believe the... If you missed it, by the way, so Moonbrook, who is green, had this shrine. She built on like turn 2, and then Renoa did a 1-for-1 of that shrine with this like random shop down here, which gave them both a double. And then in the same turn, Renoa proceeded to land on this and get a triple up here. It was so dumb. All right, this time I'm not gonna screw up. Let me sell some shops. I think I should auction. Okay, I'm gonna auction off basically my shops that I don't care about anymore. I need this. How much do I need to raise? In order to buy 99 of the stock, I'm gonna need a lot. I'm gonna need a lot. I'm gonna need basically 2 grand. So I'm definitely not gonna get there. But I'm gonna auction off this shop. I don't really care who gets it. If no one gets it and it goes back to the bank, that's totally fine. Do I get this full amount? Okay, I had 234. Do I get this full amount? So I should be at 604 if I get the 370. Okay, I do get that full amount. Awesome. Okay, so I'm also going to auction off this shop, which is not very expensive, but whatever. I just need the cash. $1 million. $1 million. And okay, I guess I could sell off the 2 here as well, but I need to land on them this turn potentially to execute my plan. And then I'm furthermore going to divest the rest out of there. It's actually I crashed the price a good bit. Okay, so in the end we got nowhere near. So I probably should have sold 10 last turn, maybe. Oh well, I'll buy as many as we can, and we need to desperately roll like a 4 or a 6 would let me do what I want to do this turn. Oh, I was checking to see if Ragnar had game on board. I don't think he does. Next promotion gives him 1400. Yeah, he definitely does not have game on board. Okay. Man, Renoa's gonna. This will put Renoa in the lead when I do this play. Okay, I did roll the 4, so. Well, we're doing all we can. Almost misclicked that one. We'll make it really big! Huge! What happened? I got very confused. Why did those other ones boost? Okay, well... so I need to sell... stocks. For sure. Well, the good thing is that might have catapulted me into second. Okay, I only need to sell that many. The thing is, if I only sell that many, it's gonna crash my net worth, right? I mean, I guess that's fine, though, because I probably end up needing to do one more pump to get there. To potentially win, that is. So I guess I'm okay with that. Like, I don't want to cash all the way out. Okay, never mind, it didn't. Okay, so actually I reached the target amount. Strategies, yeah! And now I just have to get back to the bank. And Renoa actually does not yet have the target amount. I somehow screwed around and, like, pinpointed it to where I have... Well, she's probably going to crash my... Or she should crash my stock. So we'll see. Alright, who had bets on Ragnar winning? Because I definitely did. 100% did. Okay, this will give Renoa the target amount. So it is now a foot race. Don't you love it when it comes down to foot races? Oh, she's being forced to sell one. Which is going to give her more net worth, technically. Am I about to get the achievement for losing the game when you have the highest net worth? Got a wah. Alright, so I'm pretty sure Renoa's going to capture the win, but I'll be able to move on. At least, unless Ragnar jumps me. Oh, man! Yeah, Renoa would have to roll a 1 or a 2, and then I don't think I can get there, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get there with a 6. If Renoa rolls a 1 or a 2 and I roll a 6. Not exactly what I call likely, but hey. Hey, I'm just glad I was able to make some crazy plays, sell off some assets. Oh, she does roll the 1. Hold on. She's able to make some crazy plays and go from a pretty poor spot to suddenly having a chance to win with a 6. Ah, teetered on it. Teetered on it. Oh well. Oh, I should have... I don't think it would have crashed it enough. No, I don't think it would have crashed it enough. But I could have crashed her stock a little bit. But I think she still would have had... I don't think it was going to crash up more than 500. Again, doesn't super matter. Because we can win with second place. I don't think anybody ever landed on these ones on the left here that Ragnar had. Oh, time to see if she gets a 1. Nope. Well, Renoa gets the game, but I still get to advance. Was definitely not the best game, especially starting out. Ragnar got like all the properties, but I was able to get a natural triple. And at the end, goodness, yeah, I was 2 levels behind. That was really the problem, was I was 2 levels behind because of the rotating board. I just did not have the cash flow to assert dominance, and had to make a big play at the end there. Okay, that is pretty funny. The 2 with the lowest amount of shops are 1 and 2. Yeah, I had more debits than credits, so that's not good. Stock price as usual, saving my bacon. Yeah, look at that graph. Oh man, what a beautiful graph. Like, sucking it up and then raw. All of a sudden. Yeah, unfortunately, Renoa just barely swooped above there, so we will go ahead and play the next one of this stream as well. Second place does let us advance. I think I did actually outright win all the ones in the Erdrick course, but I'm not gonna be too snobby on that. So we have Besaid Kalika. Looks like a pirate ship. I was gonna say, I'm guessing Final Fantasy X. And based on the characters, it must be Final Fantasy X. I think we got blue again. Awesome. Love going third, so that I can actually be blue. Just feels right. Ooh, pretty stage. Besaid Kalika. Okay, once again we can win with second place. Alright, never played this board before. So there's these rotating rings. Curious if that's going to be a mechanic, kind of like we had in the previous board. There's some sort of space in the upper right quadrant. So I'll have to take a minute to get warp to big. That's a terrible time to get that. Okay, so let's assess this board. Oh yeah, I can do that too for the overhead. So this circle, okay, there's like a dark space on the bottom, like on where the ocean is. And it looks like it's probably difficult to see on the stream, but there's a little like creepy face, like a jack-o'-lantern looking face on it. SS Winnow. SS Leaky. This is like a shipyard. Okay, there's actually, okay, some of these districts have more than 4. Besaid Pharmacy. Might be beside, I'm not sure. I guess beside, it sounds like an actual word, so. Omega Ruins. Got a casino on this board. Mihen High Road. Connell Island. And Calmlands. Oh, and Luca. Just Luca? Okay, just Luca. Okay, as far as the suit placement, so there's an adventure, go Rolling Square. Oh, there is a purgatory down here. Jump to bank, because there's a jump to bank. There's actually no shops in this purgatory. It's like a deserted island. So how do you get here? Maybe it involves this awkward space? I don't see any switches, though. So I'm not sure what the gimmick of this board is. It's fairly large. So yeah, you can get heart and club and, or excuse me, heart and spade in the order. You can get club and diamond in either order. Seems like a fairly straightforward board, though. And I feel like there's got to be some gimmick with that scary presence there. Let's see. So each one of these is just going to be its own thing. So we can take the browns, the oranges, or the light greens. So is brown only 3? I think brown's only 3. This one has 4. And that one's already invested in. And this one also only has 3. Maybe I will just take the browns. Yeah, I'll just take the brown. See what brown can do for me. Alright. Seems like a decent, nothing too crazy board at least. Until this mysterious... Okay, it's like a sea serpent or something. Oh, okay. I'm getting it now. Okay. I was like, why is that there if it's not a real space? So every other turn, I guess it blows people off the kind of spaces around there. Interesting. Neat little board gimmick. So what is this? Yeah, it's only this. So I'm willing to bet it's basically just going to be this district. So like maybe out through here on this side, maybe out through here on that side, and obviously here because that's the opposite side. So yeah. So every other turn it'll be here where it doesn't do anything. So it's, I guess it's like a typhoon or something that comes swirling around. Okay, we do not get a natural double in the browns, but we do get a venture card. 25! At Rent Day. It's basically a nothing doing. This is not bad. Okay, Riku does not get a double either, because there's a random lucky space there. Is that a... My goodness, can we stop getting natural triples for the AI on, like, the first pass around? This happened with Ragnar last game. You just, bam, immediate triple. See what we can get going on here. Get a 1. So both of these shops kind of suck, because you're just always going to divert to this one instead, right? Kind of irritating, but oh well. I will take the more expensive one nonetheless. Makes for 33 prices, so that's good. And hopefully we can at least get a natural double here in the blues. It's the 720. The thing about that 720 is, like, you know no one is ever gonna land on it. Because they can just divert to the right with no problem. 26. Yeah, it's pretty useless this early. So yeah, once you get down here, you're basically just stuck. Oh, she got a warp out anyway. And she does get the flood as well, number 1, for that, which is completely useless because she was going to have that effect natively, because she worked. Needed to keep it low, but I did not. Well, at least we get a shop. Definitely those shops where there's a fork are considerably weaker. Riku with a double. So at the end of every turn, the sea monster or whatever it is... Oh, it didn't move. Huh. Because it stayed where it was, over that venture space. Or under the venture space, I should say. Okay. Oh, okay. It's like, Pain, what are we doing here? Dang it. So I know the area to buy stock in, at least. Okay, so these are now passable. So I guess some turns it just doesn't move. Okay, at least we get a double. It's a bad one, but whatever. I'll take it. I would have rather had either of the other two available. Oh my goodness. We'll see how it shakes out. 2 computers with a natural triple. Just no sweat. Not only that, well, this might be fine. No one's bought anything there. I'm currently on likelihood of being in the area when the sea serpent attacks. Oh my goodness, dude. Is this just a reset? This might just be a reset. I'll stick it out one more turn to see if, what happens with the typhoon, now that we got that figured out. Okay, so that does catch me in it and blow me away. Interesting. Unfortunately, the suit yourself square, or the change of suit squares on diamond. Okay, I guess I'll check to see. So this should rotate to club, I think, which of course is the 2 I have. I just want to confirm that that is the sequence it does. At some point I wrote down the sequence. Yeah, I think we're resetting this. This has gone terrible. Okay, so this has changed to club. Yes, it does change to club. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna reset this, honestly. I think this is a sunk cause. 2 computers got natural triples. Only thing is I did get to be blue. Alright, so we're gonna reload. Obviously, if I'm playing with other people, I don't care. But if I'm playing with computers, and I have to get second place, or otherwise I wasted 2 hours, then yeah. Oh, I did not mean to click rejoin. Yes, I did. Okay. I think. Yes, okay. Yeah, if I hit new, then that would make me restart from the first one. Okay, anything but yellow. 90? Okay, I'll take red. Red's fine. Cool, fine. Alright. Because unlike Fortune Street Wii, there's no, like, stamps or anything, so you don't even get, like, credit towards unlocking customizations and stuff. Alright, well, I'll roll the same thing. I guess this time I will take the dark green. Since it is the more expensive shop. I guess going up initially is kind of risky here. Unless you clear through there. Because you may get hit by... Well, okay, it's either risky or good. Depending on how you look at it. Because if you go up and get hit by the typhoon, you get sent to the little island down there to be able to rack up a lot of money. Or not money, but rack up like potentially all the suits. So maybe that is actually the play on this board. Because yeah, if I had gone up, then I would have actually got sent down there to the suit yourself square, or the change of suit squares. Which should be cool. But I will take getting a natural double. Right. At least getting a natural double on a straight line one. That's not the stupid, I can just go to the left. I say stupid, I do like when the boards are pathed that way. To give you some choice as the player and where you go, but... Alright, already in a better spot. For sure, for sure. Riku gets the linchpin shop, I think, for the blues. Yeah, this time it did rotate. I am getting off of the dark greens now. Okay, and this is not the linchpin shop here. Really, there's not a true linchpin shop here, because there's 3 that are... They're all very close in value. There's 3 in the 300s, and then 2 in the high 200s, so... It's a very evenly distributed district. Yeah, there's a lot of high-priced shops on this board, so Probably going to have to pass on buying some of the shops on the later half of the board, or on the second half over there. This is a deceptively big board. It's not as big as Alfgard, for sure. Probably why there's a roll-on square. Nice, nice. Oh, let's see if Riku gets blown away from there. She does. Okay. So I think I've got that mechanic figured out. I may still end up to get blown away. If it's going to be in 2 turns, it's going to be there in the browns. Pick up shop along the way for sure. Yeah, I think I would probably have to roll a 6. 5 will do it. 5 or 6 next turn, and I'll be in that area. For 33! She's gonna triple sell back a dinky shop, so whatever. Not too big an impact on the game. How quickly does Riku get out? She does need the spade, so she at least gonna get some benefit there. Okay, so yes, that is the... is spade, heart, diamond. Yeah, it kind of makes a... I guess it makes a Z. That's how you can envision it. I wish it did it in just like clockwise or counterclockwise order, but it is spade, heart, diamond, club. So yeah, it's a Z. Okay. See if we can pick up another double here. It would be cool, and we do. Very nice. And we are almost out of money, so probably not going to be able to buy any further shops. So I guess one thing I haven't sussed out with this mechanic is when the stop sign things are over the spaces, I guess you just can't go that way. Which makes me curious if you're coming in from the other direction, what happens? Okay, so now Riku's just trying to get out. Like, the good thing over there is that you can stay in there for a while. Okay, I do actually get the 6. Well, I can buy this shop, if only barely. And now we officially, I think, can't afford any further shops. And wow, yeah, Pain is the only one who has bought any shops in the top right half of the board. That is the last of Pain buying shops for now, I think. Riku does get out, and does get a promotion. I was gonna say, it's like a 1 in 6 chance every turn for you to get out of there, so... You can easily be stuck in there for... Oh, Pyro appears. That popped up for like half a second at best. So we have any... I can buy 11 here. Which will not increase the price. I keep reading I'm red. Do I want Palmlands or the Ihan High Road? Oh, maybe that's what popped up. In reality, I don't know if it's gonna matter because these are probably just gonna be sold, but whatever. Nice and relaxing board music, at least. Cool, 65. Oh goodness, Yuna actually had a lot of stock. She must not have. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. I was looking at the board. I'm like, it's a lot of red and blue, not a lot of yellow. So yeah, that would be why. I do really like this circling typhoon. It's vaguely reminiscent of like a board game. Okay, So we can either take that. I think I'd rather take the adventure card. Between the two. It looks like it's been decreed we're doing rows, so I guess we'll go with row 5. Start here. 45! Well, I'd rather get that early. If I'm gonna get it at all. I'd rather just not get it at all. But if I'm gonna get it, I'd rather get it early. The equivalent of the traditional in-game killer in Monopoly community chest card. But who even plays Monopoly with community chest? And chance. Who needs those decks? Funny thing is, like, there's a ton of Monopoly expansions, and most of them just either get rid of one or the other, and usually both. And they replace them with something totally different. Because it's almost like those decks are generally a non-impact on the game. Unfortunately, we cannot buy any more shops till we get some income. I liked the previous board, Midgar, with the switching stuff around, but holy carp did I get hosed by the promotions. 7 early is certainly still good, but no stock. Everyone's landing on the roll-on, I feel like, except for me. But it's fine. I am potentially going to end up getting sent down there if I'm not careful. I didn't think about that. Okay, rolling low there helps. I can actually afford this shop. How about that? There was an 80. Cool, I will get a safe space over on that side of the board. So there is a decent chance that I get banished next turn. At the end of next turn. The game is definitely going a lot better than it was previously. Oh, we're gonna see a shop sold there. I do have a shop there, but I don't have any money, so... Yeah, definitely one of those two needs it. Because they have very little property, like comparison. I imagine Riku wants it more, because she already has one of the greens. Or she already has a shop in that area. I think it's the browns. Opening your casino. Which game do we get? Chocobo Race, everyone plays. Alright, I am red. I think I'm just gonna go with red. Because the color I am currently on the board. You know what, with the go big or go home. I'm sure someone surely has data mined, like, the statistical best one here. Or, like, the odds. But I think you may as well pick either 100 or 150, because anything else is just chump change. And the white one won, which was, I'm pretty sure, not one of the big ones. Wow! A whole 10 gold! Amazing. Okay, so it does go ahead and move over there now. So, what? Oh no, I moved past it? Oh, I moved past it. That's interesting. See, I was curious, because it also makes those spaces, like, inaccessible, but I was coming around to them. So, like, would I be denied entry and just have to stop? I can almost buy this one. Okay, Nina does get promotion before I do, which does kind of stink because she's going to have a chance to buy stock before I do. She's going to Bacchanal Island, which I think is not where I have my stuff, right? Nope. Well, I have one there. Oh yeah, Riku got the first promotion because of getting trapped on the island. I definitely feel like intentionally getting trapped on the island when you don't have any suits is definitely a play. So like right now I'm probably gonna try to go. Oh, it double crossed. Interesting. 3. Definitely forward to 12. It's fine. Yeah, it seems like it is not quite predictable. There's some randomness to it. Sometimes it will just not move, and sometimes it will move 2 spaces along the cycle. You can at least kind of predict it, like it's not going to go to a random one of them, right? It's not going to go more than 2 away. So it looks like Pain is getting banished. I think, does Pain have all the suits? I think she did. Oh, and it's going ahead and moving further. The animation concerns me sometimes. Yeah, so Pain had all the suits. So that was actually terrible for her. I think Pain's a girl. I think the whole cast of Final Fantasy X too is. Alright, so, okay, so we will get to see here if I can pass into here. I don't think I can. So that means I'm probably going to end up going down to the casino here. Yeah. But first, I think I'm still liking Calmland pretty well. I do already have some stock there, though, so maybe I'll do... Okay, never mind. Or, no, this one. Okay, Riku did here. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna go here, then. D4 there, and let's go to the casino. If I get hit by the Typhoon next turn, that's amazing. Alright, these stupid slots never do anything. Hey, spoke too soon. SS Winnow, you get 10 stocks. That might be the highest price district, I think is how that calculates which one you get, maybe. Number 9. Venture on for closed door day. Well, there's not really any own shops in her vicinity, so... Except, of course, for mine, which is only 8, so whatever. So Pain is now stuck here. Has 2 possible rolls this turn, and actually does get out. So that's incredibly lucky. I guess it was a 2 out of 6 chance. It's not too lucky. It's definitely the much like most purgatories, the turn you get in is usually your best opportunity turn to get out. So it did not move to me. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping to get blown away by it. If I can roll a 1, that'd be, well, not happy, but okay. Alright. Okay, I'm definitely not going to invest this early. Okay, getting blown away when you have no suits at all is fantastic. You just stay around there and whirl around and hopefully get them all. But at least there's a there was no casino on the last board either, which I guess kind of makes sense, because Midgar, I guess, is not a really cheery place. Save that for Gold Saucer. Okay, random again. At least you're not paying rent, but I would kind of like to be buying some more properties here. Although, really, I want to get the last one there in the dark greens, where I really want to go. See, looks like no one's going to get hit by the Typhoon this time. Number 63. 3% up in Omega Ruins. Does anyone have any there? Riku has a few. Oh, okay. So okay. So that animation, sometimes it just goes below, like deeper in the ocean, I guess, or in the harbor bay. This is kind of a bay, right? I think. Can't zoom out, but whatever. Well, this would be great if it was time to invest, but we are a ways away. I think we're playing to 15K again this board. I don't know, it's pretty big board. Maybe it's 20K. Should probably check. So at least gets a double there for pain. Riku is set for next level. Ooh, she didn't do it? Huh. Swirl by there. She's the yellow, right? She could have gotten... I guess she doesn't have any thing that's going to give her more than double? I don't know. There was probably a play she could have made. Okay, it's actually only 15K. And we get a 3. Nope. I don't really have enough to buy stock. I mean, I had a shop at least. I should probably grab that one just to stop the monopoly. Yeah, at this point I think I probably don't want the sea monster. Let's see, with 35, I'm just gonna go in a district that does... Okay, so 14. I meant to check this earlier. Yeah, so that is the most expensive stock that I got there. No one has Licky or Besaid there. Guess we'll go with... We'll go with here, I guess, just because I have the other SS as well. And immediately sell most of it as a private shop. I will keep one stock. And these are the free ones I got. So I'll keep all but one there, and I'll have to sell some of my actual ones. Okay. But I am still sole shareholder in those two districts, even with one stock, so I get the full dividends. Until now. She bought some and then went in. Okay, never mind. So now my one stock is effectively useless. Yeah, no one has a triple just yet, so it's tough to really predict where any big movement is going to take place. Riku wants to invest here. She's at the green. She's going on Omega Ruins, but not too hard. So this definitely seems like it's going to be a slower developing game. It looks like Pain is going back to the deserted island. It's moving along. Okay, so when it does that, it descends, and it's not going to move next turn. At least next turn. 2, so we have adventure card, cool. 34, Sudden Holiday. Well, I don't exactly have any big bombs right now, so it's kind of whatever. That said, it does avoid... Well, she went there anyway. Oh, yeah, but those are also closed. It's a pain. At least can benefit from there. Really? Yeah, it's fine. It was only worth 20 before, so... Okay. Get a 4. So I'm gonna pick up this 110. Yeah, I'm definitely willing to liquidate my stock. I don't want to sell the 10 now. Okay, thankfully there's that. bit of a slow to develop board, but I think it'll... There's nothing wrong with this board, I feel like I could say. I like the ability to try to position yourself to go to the deserted island, which you can pretty well do after leveling up. I guess you can't go backwards, but other than that, you can go to the other 3 spaces from the bank. That bit huge, gigantic. How much is that shop worth now? Like maybe 40, 60. Oh god, good grief. What was its max capital? Oh, invest at 180. Okay, that's actually not as bad as I thought it was. 3. That's probably fine. Units coming around to potential some stuff. Turns out it was not fine. I would have liked to have had that 58, but oh well. Not a lot to do about it. So now Payne has all the suits and is basically just waiting for the 1 in 6 chance to get out of there. It almost feels like Monopoly Jail, where you kind of stuck in there. Except Monopoly Jail, you can just pay to get out of it whenever you want to. Okay, it says something appears, but it goes by too fast to see. Maybe next time it descends, I'll turn the... Okay, I guess we get the benefit from that, so that works out. I'll turn the text to not hyper fast, so I can maybe read it. Will Payne escape this turn? Think not. Nope. Got a chance to get a shop next turn. Still really hoping to get that 440 over there. I think I couldn't go that way last turn because of the Typhoon. A double move, okay. Okay, adventure card. 18. Forced buyout, dang it. Well, I don't need this shop at all. Let's see, I'd rather hold on to this one. Yeah, I kind of want to hold on to those as well. I wouldn't hate giving this one up for 640. I only have a single in here, yeah, and no one else is gonna get a double from that immediately. Okay, that all considered, that wasn't too bad. Got a decent chunk of change back. Sucks to lose real estate, but I guess you will anyway. But could have been well worse. Just get what, a 4? Got a 4. I think I'm coming up on level 3 myself. Man, Boone Square is just such a useless square most of the time. Passes over that. So I may have some interesting decision to make coming up. I only get to buy this shop, which I believe makes this a full potpourri district. Completely owned by different players, every shop. So once we get to the bank, I'll have to decide if I want to go... I would love to try to get that last shop over there. That's probably priority 1. If I fail that... And... May try to go to the deserted island. Okay. Riku gets that shop. Cynthia's stock. Ah, that's gonna pass me by. Well, now if I roll low, this could be terrible, actually. It's a double move, like, twice in a row. Okay, because I do not make it back to... This could be bad. So I had two kind of low rolls. I got a shop out of it, but... could be bad. So I felt like I was in a pretty good spot as far as where the sea monster was. There's a chance it doesn't move, I think, or is it? Maybe it's when it dives. That's when it doesn't move. Okay, Pain does have our first triple. Man, this is about to suck if I get blown away. Need to get back to the bank. Need to buy stock. Need to cash in the suits was the big thing. Dang it, dude. Absolute worst possible timing. I was 2 away from the bank. And now it submerges. Sure, now it submerges. Okay. I'm going to game speed to 2 so I can maybe read. I guess this thing probably has a name. Oh, it blew me here. That's the worst possible spot it could have blown me. Because now I only have one possible roll. This sucks. Okay, well, it sucks, but thankfully I rolled the exact amount that I need. Always lucky. Never punished. Alright. Pain got a triple up here, so I will... That's a cheap one, too. That's actually the one that I invested a little bit in before and then sold. So yeah, I will go ahead and buy 99 in her triple. And say invest if you dare. We'll probably still dare, but we'll see. She better own that. She went to the 144. Let's see, it did... Okay, so it's coming back up this turn. Let's see, so does it always come up the turn after it descends? Let's find out. Okay, so it skips at least the one turn. So I'm probably not going to be able to be blown away by it. Would love it to. Nope. Let's see. So I either go to the 62, go to my own. Go up here, that's a 97. I don't like that. Can't go back the way I came anyway. I think... Do I pay the 62 or the 36? If I go down, I have a chance to circle around and land on the 400 on the way back. So I think I'm going to do that. Pay a little more now. But at least get the chance to get the 400 later. And try to get a triple. Actually, that bottom left district still has several open as well. That's the one I had to sell one back to. Wait, you can do that? Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna look for the name of the sea serpent to pop up here at the end of Riku's turn. Dang it, she got it. It's a double for her too, so it's gonna be really hard. Let's get that out from her. Still didn't surface? Goodness. Okay, hang on. I wanted to check. Okay, it's not what I meant to do. Because it looked like you could actually do a little ring around the rosy there. Which would make those a little less pointless. Oh man, my big 8 shop. Okay, will it surface this turn? It was something Jew. So I'm sure it's something from Final Fantasy X that I do not know what it is. Could be. Could be. I guess... I don't know that I really want this shop, but I'll take it. Considering she just bought the other shop. Yeah, I haven't quite figured out the exact pattern for the sea monster. But it definitely doesn't move more than 2 spaces. And when it descends, it doesn't come up... Well, it doesn't move on the next turn in new things, at least. And we're going to upgrade coming up here for some reason. Probably just a defensive capital against the Monopoly. Makes sense. And I did land on it too. That's annoying. Well, unfortunately, it is too expensive for me to buy out. Not only that, it's gonna cost me a good bit too. That sucks. Oh well. Let's see. So Yuna is definitely in the crosshairs. As is Pain. Casino! Main thing here is, does she find a suit yourself? Although, suit yourself isn't even that useful on this board, come to think of it. Because unless you get worked, of course. But no, it's kind of always useful in that regard. Okay, so it moved here, but it didn't do the stop sign thing. Despite moving there. That's what's interesting. Before I move, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 97 or 83. Because I do have to go to the top right. I guess I'll go... So I'm very curious if I go up here, what happens? I think in the interest of science, we're going to go up there. No one has stock in Besaid, so I'm going to go ahead and buy there. Well, I can buy here as well. Okay, we'll just buy more in Kane's Triple. And then immediately have to sell some off. So, there's still one more area that has some available shops, but I might be able to make a trade. I don't think I'm caring about making a trade yet, but could potentially make a trade with Riku. The AI can be very finicky with trades in this game, even if they're like actually pretty balanced. It can be like, here, we're both gonna get a double, or we're both gonna get a triple, and I'll even make it like 100 gold in your favor. And they'll be like, no. Okay, so good to know. So I was on this area, it moved away, and I didn't get blown away. I wasn't sure if like when it started moving it would affect the space or not. Seems like it does not. Alright, Adventure Card. Need something good to eat. Dividends of 10%. Well, I don't have a ton of stock, but I'll certainly still take it. Yeah, it seems to be that way. It only does the stop sign if it hits someone. Which I don't know what the stop sign does yet, because I don't think I've had the opportunity to actually go that way myself. I think I was on the bank one turn, like on the bank directly, Well, no. So something like that. I'm sure you can't divert into that way, I would imagine, but like, what if you're coming around that way where you don't have a path to change to? So it's moved, did move 2. Or not, moved 1, okay. Could theoretically buy this out and break up the monopoly, but I don't think I care. It would give me a double, too. Ah, that's a good put, yeah. Like, effectively closing them, that would make a lot of sense. So maybe it doesn't impact mobility. I haven't been able to move around to truly see yet. So yeah, definitely at least closing the shops makes sense. Doesn't buy stock. Okay. Currently still in nickel and dime mode. Some extra moving around. Well, can't really do anything about that. Potentially some of my shops are coming up on. Unirul's big. See the mold stinks. Maybe get staff shop. When this game started, like, Pain and I had all the shops, and Yuna and Riku had almost none. And now I feel like it is definitely turned around. I lost 82 on that. That take a break square is bitten me in the butt. There's no way around it either, it's just in a straight line. Works out for her. So what's the shops looking like? Okay, I actually still have the most. I'm over here like, it's like, Eunice only has 6. I can shut up. I guess I have the most, but they're very spread out. I have, what, 2 doubles, I think, but no triples. Ow! Hurts. I swear, everyone has done the roll-on square except for me. So there's a slim possibility that I get hosed by the sea serpent as well. I'm hoping it descends, because it hasn't done that in a while. Like, I lucked out last time, getting out there immediately. Alright, please descend. Dang it. Well, I either need to roll low or hope it doesn't move. I do roll low. Alright, cool. Take the venture card. 28! Torneco appears! Here to buy stuff. I wonder if Torneco can get blown away by the by the serpent. So hopefully it moves away from me. Oh, you're gonna land it directly on the bank. I was gonna say, if she had one more move, I would probably go to the right. Try to land, or get into the deserted island down there. That, and I'd be able to see exactly what happens with the thing. It's a hotspot space right now. Okay, we're gonna see our first pump of the game for, well, a huge 100. Gigantic. Okay, good. So, I get to ignore that. I was gonna say, it is gonna calm down, right? Like, imagine if I rolled the dice too quickly and it hosed me. No need to invest. Yeah, once I get some more cash flow, I probably try to cut a deal with Riku There's a lot of red and green in the bottom left of the board, for sure. So we might be able to work something out. We can probably work out a mutual triple. Which I would love to get... That freaking one shop. I would love to get the 400 and then be able to buy out the other one. So maybe I'll try to make something like that work. I do have a shop lead. So I could afford to sacrifice some shops. Or like a 2-for-1 deal. Coming up on the bang, this might be a good time to do it. So let's trade. Okay, well, let me see what we got to work with here. So she needs this to get a triple there. Okay, I feel like I could definitely try to make that happen. I think trying to trade this one and get this one is going to be tough. That's going to be a tough bargain. I don't really want to sacrifice this. I could give maybe this one. I feel like these up here are gonna be a whatever. Potentially she might want this one, but like those are both weenie shops. So let me try for the 2-for-1 deal. So I'll give her this, which will give her a triple. And this, which will give her a double, but more importantly, it'll let her control both sides of the fork. And I will get her big one here. What do we need to make this remotely close? This is already remotely close. But I'll add maybe 100. I mean, this is giving me a triple with the possibility for a quad, which is a monopoly. This is giving her a finished monopoly, which is in the browns. And it's giving her a double controlling the fork right there. I don't think that's too terrible. And I've tossed her 100 Gs to make something happen with it. I'm willing to bet she's gonna say no, but we'll see. Nope. The AI is so hard to trade with on here. Like, Fortune Street, they'll take easy deals. Like, you can scam them to Kingdom Come, but this one, you gotta have it heavily in their favor. They are jerks, and I don't think they've ever once offered to trade with me either. It's always with each other. It's very annoying. Do I want to try to do... I need to trade to get that big one. Just gonna have to. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to buy this 440 out. So what if I did the same thing, but I dumped all my ready cash? There's also no counter offer. I think that's the real annoying thing. In the Wii version, there's a counter offer, so that the AI can like give you some dialogue back and forth to see kind of like where their head's at, and they'll do that to you if it's like in the ballpark. This one you have no idea, and you have to redo the whole trade again. It's kind of annoying. So what if I give up all my ready cash for it and make it a chunk more in her favor? I hate trading with AI in this game, dude. Well, at least we get to take advantage of her shop being closed. It's like, the other one, I feel like I don't even want to bother trading for, I'd rather just buy it out. Granted, I feel like most of the time in this game, buyouts tend to be the name of the game, but I would like to be able to potentially trade, and the AI just says no. I would say this is one of the older Fortune Street games, but I think this is actually somewhere in the middle in the grand scheme of things. I know there's another one on like PS4 and Vita, which I think is kind of an updated version of this one. I bet that one has counter offers. I might eventually see if I can gain access to that one. So let's see. Okay, so we're probably gonna go... That put me... Oh my goodness, dude. So I really want to go here because I can probably hit the Sea Serpent. I don't have to pay that 104 again. Whatever, I'll do it. And then watch it, like, sink next turn instead. I feel like if I buy more stock here, it's going to make her even less inclined to trade with me. I could buy here. Let me buy here and then try to cut a trade. It's a one. The thing is, it's a 110 shop. She's just gonna buy it out. I suppose I could. You know what? I suppose this gives me an area to invest in. I'm gonna immediately have to pay most of the stocks back, but whatever. Yeah, I have to 2 grand, which like eventually 2 grand is a thing, but I'll just go ahead and sell back that. It's fine. And that way I can, when I eventually land on one of my spaces, I can invest in that shop there to make the buyout harder, and then just sell the stock back, or just hold on to them. Ideally, I would like to pump that and then say, hey, you want it now? Okay, we got a reasonably big pump coming out from Luna. Okay, so let's see if I get blown away. Best case scenario, I get blown to the Castaway Island right now. Which will potentially give me a quick promotion. It is on the club. Being on the club is a bit annoying. I would rather it be on the spade or the diamond. Because of the way the loops are set up. Okay, some big stock stuff is happening there while I was looking away at my reference sheet. Oof. Here we go. Alright. Take me away. And it goes ahead and moves on, too. It is descending. Okay, so... Yeah, so if it does successfully blow someone away, that's when it rests. I think you're onto something. Okay, well... Annoyingly, it blew me to the worst possible space. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll take this instead of a take a break square. So yeah, the thing is I'm going to need to get 3 loops around here for this to been worth it at all. So if I don't get 3 loops, then I end up with mismatched suits and I have to go around the whole board anyway. Like if I only get the club and the diamond, or the club and the spade, it's effectively useless. Because I still am going to have to go around the whole board. I think it's probably still worth it, it just decreases the chance that it's good. So I do need to be able to pump before I make that trade again. Okay. Form some venture cards. 75. Buy a shop for double price. Only unowned shops. Dang it. I think there is a forced buyout for double, which is extremely strong. Which I would totally do right now. I think I drew that one last map too. Like, right after the last shop got bought. Still in a decent spot. Would like to get a triple. Riku is being annoying. That take a break square has been kind of a menace, honestly. No! Dang it! So it was totally worthless for me to go over there. That sucks. Yeah, I think it's only truly worth going over there if it's on the spade or the diamond. Because then you only have to complete 2 loops around there. Let's see, no one has any stock in Besaid, so I guess I'll just buy some there. I could potentially... see, maybe it'll surface next turn. I could potentially try to go back there. So we'll see where it goes if it short surfaces. And Riku is doing some pumps. Well, I'm glad I bought some stock there. Okay, it is surfacing. So let's see. And keep it low. Okay, that's actually perfect. So I can get Casino and then hopefully get blown back there. Alright, Treasure Hunt. Way better than Dirt Cheap. We'll search the jar. Nothing's there. Search the chest. Nothing is there. Too bad there's not a clock around to search for an elixir. Yeah, 240G. Okay, certainly better than nothing. As much as I do like the Chocobo / Slime race, it takes a long time and it doesn't actually give out that much money. So hopefully we can get blown back away. Would be keen. Would be keen. Pain is pumping. So it does have both of the sections of the fort covered there. Honestly, that section is getting a little bit scary. What the heck is this ready cache on Pain? What the heck? We're gonna get blown away again. So again, that's where we go. We go to... okay, that's fine. It's like, just don't land me directly on the jump pad or the suit square, so that I have choice in the matter. Okay. So I can either land Holiday or Monday. Definitely not there. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, we'll land on the take a break square, I guess, because I desperately need... I guess I could... no, I really want to try to go for broke and get both the heart and the diamond, so I can then get the jump pad and get out of here and go to the bank and get promotion. So if I bail out, or I guess I'm guaranteed the heart, barring a warp, of course. But if I don't get the diamond, then I still have to make that loop around there. Granted, it's in the more favorable section of the board, so there's that. I feel like I've done nothing special in terms of stock. Still technically in second, but not really feeling it. Okay, so just don't get me out on this roll would be great. Okay, we end up back where we were. So we'll be able to get all the suits, and then it'll just be trying to land on the bank. I feel like this was probably, well, would have been better if I didn't have to take the detour and get back over here, but maybe it'll work out. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Someone actually does land on a teleports venture card. Okay, well, Yuna's probably not happy either. You come on, dude. There's some serious AI cheating going on right now. Let's see. Well, we need the diamond. So I can either eat the 79, or I can risk it over here. I think I'll just eat the 79. I can definitely tell... Well, I don't know. Probably just variance of luck. Okay, and suddenly I'm very glad that we went to the safer route. Oh, it's only for prices, okay. Jeez, dude. Somehow I totally missed Yuna getting a triple over there. Okay, I need to trade with Riku really freaking bad. Oh my word. I love how I'm 10 off first place and I feel like I'm in 4th. But I feel like I haven't done anything. Okay, finally I get the chance to make this play that I want to do. So I want to go here and pump. That at least kind of protects that one. And then maybe Riku will try to make an offer. Lands on mine. Trails are coming back around here. Oh. Well, the whole trying to get on the dessert island has just done nothing but screw me. Okay, I would rather just get out right now. Thank you. Because it was on what the... Yeah, I already had the spade, right? Okay. Alright, anywhere else? I have so many stocks in various areas. No one has any in Miahin High Road, where I do have a double. So it wouldn't be terrible to get some there. None of these have gone, like, crazy, like, beyond investing too high. Okay, that's how I've been able to stay in... Actually, this is actually gonna take me to, that's not gonna increase it. I think I can technically get into first place here if I buy stocks in an area that's gonna increase it. Because I'm only in second by $5. Which yeah, Payne's been making the investments up there in what's the district? Yeah, the SS Leaky. And I've got 104 up there. And actually those are all capped out now. I'm half tempted to try to make a trade with Payne to give her my paper shop there. Just because that would let her pump more money in and give me more stock return. That's an interesting idea. I'm probably going to try that next turn. But for right now, I think I may just invest here. I still kind of want Calm Lands, but maybe I should pivot and try to do this one. There's a 90 shop there I could buy out. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and get here, if only to be the sole shareholder there. Okay, I'm going to try to make a deal at Payne next turn. Which is going to seem stupid, like, sure, here, have an extra one in your color set. I want you to invest more. Because you're making me money when you do. Haha! And I'll just maybe try to never go that way. Card for Riku. Oh, she got the Seinfeld. Gotta love the slap base. Blarp. Alright, now that your stuff has gotten shreked, maybe you'll make a deal with me. She probably won't, but maybe, right? Alright, let's do some wheeling and dealing. Let's see, so maybe I'll just sell it, actually. I'll just sell it. I mean, it's only 110. Is there any shop of pains that I actually want? I don't think so. Like, maybe this? To get another double right there? How much is this one worth? It is the linchpin shop up here. And this is not a bad district. Because, like, that's buyoutable. That's frankly buyoutable. Yeah, if I could get this, I could maybe make something work over here. Okay, I'll start with that. We're gonna do a lot of trading this turn. So what if I offer... And I honestly I'd probably do that one too. But whatever. Like that gives her a quad. I'm only getting a double. I want to own this shop. That's obviously a big gap there. I'm gonna offer it straight up and see what she says. Right, said no. Okay. I'm gonna try it again. This one. I'll have to... Oops, hit the wrong button. Which is fine. I was gonna actually try offering... I'm not sure if that's smart, but we'll see. What if I offer both of these for this one? I'll even add all my ready cash. All 49 of it. Straight gift. Honestly, I might. I'm gonna sell it, then yeah. Alright. You're getting 2 shops, one of which is giving you a double. I think actually it's giving her a triple. Okay, I feel like she's stupid if she actually says no to this. Okay, but I actually don't like that it's giving her a triple, now that I look at that. If it was a double, probably. See, the thing is, I want to gain net worth from this transaction. Like, I kind of want this one, but I don't know. I'm gonna try giving away more money, perhaps. I don't think I want to sink more than, like... Oh, I'm gonna ask. I don't want to sink more than 200 into this. Like, it's slightly in my favor monetarily, but she's getting a freaking quad out of this, so... Freaking insufferable AI, dude. Alright, what if I just outright sell the sucker? Sell it to Pain. Oh, I'm not sure I want to do it for her. We'll start the bidding at 500. I hate dealing with the AI, dude. I feel like I have been able to do them before. They're super stingy. Here, I'll do it for triple. How about the 333? You gotta be freaking kidding me, dude. Come on! Make the deal! I might have to actually just give it to her. Here, double. It's 220. Take the freaking deal. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Just for science. You know what? Just for science. Hold on, we're gonna cheat. We're gonna cheat. We're in a save state. Just for science. I need to see if they're programmed to just never take a deal. Wah? You... So yes, I think they are just programmed to never take a deal with you because she just turned it down for $1. That is stupid. I hate that so much. So you have to do buyouts? I thought for sure I had done a successful trade at some point. Yeah, that's stupid. I'm actually really upset about that. Because I want to give this to Pain. Here, I took the save state. I'm going to try it for 0, just to be absolutely sure. That's so stupid. Like, especially when the computers can trade with each other. That's just really dumb. Yeah, even for 0, it doesn't do it. So stupid, dude. I'm actually upset about that. Like, that's completely... Obviously, buyouts are usually the name of the game with this game. But, like, that is a fairly large tool in the kit that is just not accessible to the player because of that. Okay, no, I do want to go this way. Alright, well, I'm upset about it, so I'm going to vent my anger by buying this out. For God's plan. Thou shalt not trade, apparently, is one of the commandments. Let's see. I can pretty freely... Which I guess means I can't even trade this with Riku. She still has some capital to invest there, so I'm going to hold on to that. I still kind of want to do this. I can sell most of those from Besaid, that's fine. And then, well, I guess I'm trying to get in here now, huh? Well, given that Pain is already capped those, and if Pain's not going to buy that out, I guess I'm just going to sell all those, huh? Stupid game. I'm pretty sure in Fortune Street Wii you can deal with the computers. I think there may be an option to where you can choose to, like, turn that off. So, like, if you're, say you're playing a multiplayer game, and, like, one player, like, cheats by, cheats in air quotes, by, like, ripping off the AI, you know, like, that's kind of lame. If just one person is basically ripping the AI off and kind of winning because of it. So I can understand it there, but, like, come on. And obviously you can, you do have the ability to save out and, like, effectively save scum to get the result you want, but we're trying to not do that. Give me a 1, let me buy out the next one. Okay, well, I guess I should be happy I got over that 904. Let's see, what's our... We're only playing the 15k. For as big as this board is, I feel like 15k is low, but it's been kind of slow to develop, so maybe it's fine. Now, the funny thing about that junction down there is it kind of becomes the equivalent of 2 gas stations across the road from each other. Okay, the sea monster's back. So it doesn't immediately move, does it? Doesn't look like it. By me having a 20 in this versus this 33, like, everyone's gonna of course pay the 20 instead, right? So you want to have it like 1 less. Okay, at least it's only 117. Still no big plays. But maybe... Oh, I forgot this is the area where I had that happen. The random meteor. So we'll see if I... Okay, I guess that helps. Offsets my landing on Yuna's. And I may get screwed here, actually. We'll see. Okay. We're gonna be able to barely evade the sea monster. Stock down 20% in farmlands. Well, if I guess I want to try to buy more stock there, that's fine. Okay, thankfully, I rolled not a 3 or above, or else I would have been stuck there and getting blown away by the sea monster when you have all the suits, which is terrible. I feel like the sea monster is like easy enough to avoid, it's just sometimes it's gonna be awkward. And Pain may get blown away. Nope, got over it. That is just crazy, though, that they will not even take a giveaway, a handout. Okay, well, let's get bought out. Please buy this out. Alright, so the sea monster moved on. I do get the 2. And that stuff is getting bought out. Big deal. Because apparently I can't trade for it. Well, if a diplomacy check won't work, I guess we just click the attack option, eh? Solve our problems with violence. Choose violence this day. That's good for Riku, but it does make that 40 of mine harder to buy out. So I am in last place, but I feel like I'm in a better position now, if that makes any sense. Work to someone of your choice, okay? Oh, I still have to pay. So Riku did not buy me out. She had an opportunity to do so. So I guess that explains all the failed deals. The AI is just programmed, at least in the tourney mode, to never take your offers. So we're gonna get to... Well, I'm definitely not going up, that's for sure. I might just go on a rampage and buy this one out, too. Or I could land on my own. Actually, yeah, that probably is gonna be what I'm gonna do, because then I can gamble with the... Or no, I'm gonna land on one away. Okay, so I don't want to do that, because I want to land on this 300. I just don't know if I want to commit to going up there. Or I could just land on the 300 and just avoid paying whatever all this up here is. But honestly, that's not... Yeah, it is bad. It is worse, but... I think I'm gonna go to the right, though, after the bank. Okay. Got a chunk of change here. Where do we want to invest? So Payne's already done her damage here, and I divested from there. So I need to decide if I want to go into Mikaen High Road, or if I want to try... I also bought out up here in Calmlands. Calmlands has more stuff. Well, it has more right there. I could potentially buy out the paper shop there, the yellow paper shop. That wouldn't be too bad. But even then, I think... I think at least we're going to start with Calmlands. And then we'll see what transpires. I already have more there, question mark? Yeah, slightly. Okay, as long as I can buy 99. Right. And then we're going to the right. Yes. I don't want to go down and pay 373. So we're trying to make something happen now. Hopefully it does, because I don't think I'm going to be able to have enough time to replay this one today if we do fail. I don't know why I didn't buy there, but frankly I think she's already pumped almost the full. How she's not, like, in first place by a lot, I'm not sure. Oof. Well, that evened out the game a little bit. That said, Payne has a lot of very dangerous shops up here, so... Bank for 100, decline. Payne gets blown away, which means that the monster should be diving. Yes. Okay. So we'll not be doing any blowaways for a while. I guess we got a high roll. We'll definitely take the cheaper of the two. Yeah, I do have the ready cash to absorb one of the big hits up there, but I would rather not, obviously. Some money. So the aim of the game now is survive, trip back around through Pain's minefield. Of pain, you might say. I probably also should have. Well, I guess I have 74 there. So I'm getting at least some. Which is definitely keeping me in the game. Okay, good. Yeah, one more would have been really bad news. I don't think I want to buy that out. Yeah, the next turn is going to be the pivotal one. The next turn could be catastrophic. So pain. So cycle that to the heart. Okay. Well, let's see. So Riku. Think hit some. Nope, she got around it. Alright, how lucky. Okay, well that is great for me. Because it's 50% off everybody. So even if I do take a hit here, it's going to be softened. So that's great. Alright, let's see where I get to go. Okay, well... is there anywhere I really want to invest here? Like, I don't really have... I've got some stock somewhere. I feel like there's no point right now. If anything, I'd increase this to 32. Just to be like, hey, I'm technically cheaper. Yeah, not enough stock anywhere yet to start investing. So Pain gets the heart and rolls a 1. Doesn't get it yet. It does get past there. See, the computer can trade, but I can't trade. So trading that. Oh, okay. So the computer can make trades to me. I see how it is. They can make trades to me, but I can't offer to them. Let's see. So she wants... This gives us both... Gives us both doubles in those respective areas. The thing is, I already have 2 triples to invest in. If it were the other way around and I got the double down there, I think I'd be more okay with that. It's not a terrible trade, but it's not a good trade, so I'm gonna say no. It doesn't do anything for me. Like, she's still gradually investing in here, too, so she has stuff to be doing anyway. My guess is she just wanted another double for her next stage of investments. Right, well... Okay, at least we got past the 602, so at worst it's going to be a 280. Okay, this might get me hit down here. Nope, got past it. Alright, nice. Got a little lucky there. We have plenty of money to buy stock with, so that's good. So Pain's gonna be able to secure the heart. Or not. Well, I'm glad that happened. I'm glad I didn't end up paying anything, and then it's the holiday. Lunch. Okay. So I'm not getting my promotion here. We're just getting that. Hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a chance to invest if I go there. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get a suit if I go there. Or, yeah, I have to go roll a 6. Probably gonna go down for the venture card, because I'm gonna pick up a 200 when I get my next venture card. Yeah, we're gonna go all in on Calm Lands here. That's, like, at this point, is probably enough to start investing. But I think I'm gonna wait one more loop around. I'm gonna go ahead and get my venture card here, at least get my guaranteed 200. 92, and Imp appears. That's probably good for me, especially if he goes to the left. Alright, Simon, which way are you gonna go? Nice. So hopefully he'll close out Yuna's yellow shops over there. So this way, when I make my way back around, assuming I don't get hosed by the Sea Serpent, I hope I don't. Let's see. Assuming I don't get hosed, which currently Pain is, oh, Yuna's very happy for that. Pain shop's closed again. Oh, Yuna had to take a break square too, that's right. So if I roll like a 6 here, then that would be pretty good. Can I please, by the way, get the roll-on square? Oh, I don't know if I want it right now. Let's see. Give it a 3. So I'm just going to preview. I'm not actually going to do this. Yeah. So yeah, the Imp is actually helping me out a bit big time here. Wish he would have gone a little. Well, okay. He at least kept the 904 closed. I'm gonna skirts around that anyway. 3. Ooh, that's hurts, but I don't think she had that much stock. New row for Kane. Number 12. Just to upgrade, and what's even left to upgrade over here? Just this one? Okay. I think she did have some stock there. Yeah, not a crap ton, but 72 is respectable. Oh, the Imp didn't close her shop because it went immediately after me. That's right. Okay, so never mind. The Imp is actually not helping me at all. Because it goes yeah, it goes after me. So basically, Yuna is immune to the Imp effectively because the Imp goes after me, and then immediately Yuna gets the turn. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, there's just some bad stuff here. It won't bankrupt me or anything, but we'll see. Okay. Oh man, that big one. Okay, well this is good. Well, no, again, as previously stated, Yuna is effectively immune to this. He's like closes them and then they immediately reopen. Never really thought about that with the Imp or the I think it's Lakitu, who closes them in Fortune Street Wii. Yeah, the player going immediately after you essentially has no effect on them. Goodness, I think Pain's hit the Holiday Square like 3 of the last 4 turns. And has now lost the lead to Riku by a chunk. I think I am approaching making a potential push for game. She's gonna decline selling back. Oh crap. So how many did she buy? I need to not go too crazy far. He bought. The Yuna has 99. Yeah, I definitely want to get some more. For sure. But this could be pretty bad. And we got past it. Nice. So I'll jump over to mine. Not gonna invest yet, but investing will come soon. Soon. Yeah, it's actually the worst for the player. Okay, so we have a trade offered by Yuna. Okay. Ooh, this is actually an intriguing offer. It would give her it would give us both quads, but she already has investment in that area, and I've chosen to do Calmlands, the one left of the bank. If this were a longer game, I'd consider it, but I don't think I will. But it's at least like a reasonable trade. Alright. Best minigame. 36 HP. Can we get a crit? Nope, but decent damage. It's below the average that we need, though. So. Ooh, thing with a big hit. Alright, Riku, don't mess up. Ah, Riku messed up. Wait, no, she did. Oh, you get a bonus for that. That's right. Oh, she got doubles. That's right. That's right. She's got a crit. Nice. Deny the suit yourself. That is so funny. Get the instant promotion, lose all the suits. That probably works out better, honestly, because now you have the chance to get them all. The imp got blown away. That's funny. There's no shops to close there. Okay, so I'm clear of the sea monster at least. Okay, so now we will get to see what happens here. Let's roll one. Oh, I see. That's why it's that way. I get it now. So yeah, so if you're coming in here, you have to take the loop around. Okay. Which I think you can always do anyway. I don't like that I'm going to have to contend with that 686 next turn. And that, I really hope that doesn't make me reverse direction. That would suck, to have to go through all of those again. Before Imp. So good. Finally got to learn what that interaction did. Unfortunately, because of the stupid Imp, it did cause them to get stunk up with mold. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make some sort of a play soon. Because we are coming close to the end of the game. So I'm hoping I can still, like, loop back around. Please do not roll a 1. Okay. Are you kidding me? It does reverse me? Oh, that sucks. So I'm pretty sure you can do that regardless, even if there's not a thing there. Okay, at least it's the smallest shop, but still, that sucks, dude. I like the mechanic, but in this specific situation, it sucks. I think I like this board overall okay. Stupid one. I'm just kind of sweating because Riku's getting very close to the target amount, and Pain is still lollygagging around here, but is still ahead of me. If I can get promotion, I'll be ahead of Pain. And I think I'll be alright. I just need to actually get to the bank. I need to desperately not roll a 1 here. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? That stupid imp did absolutely nothing for me. Okay, I think I can just cash out of Riku's district now. She doesn't have that much more to invest. Sure, I guess I'll do the 9. Fine. That is not what I meant to do, but whatever. Now I'm tilted. Because the stupid roundabout made me switch directions, and then I hit 2. of Yuna's bombs. Well, at least I got over before that happened. Now I'm in 4th place. I just need to get to the freaking bank. Hopefully the sea serpent gets past all that stuff. So technically I have the opportunity to buy this out. I mean, I have a ton of ready cash, well, because I accidentally sold all my stock there. Which I think is fine. Like, that is not a terrible play that I made doing that. But definitely hitting the 2 back-to-back big shops sucked. I guess I got a little lucky on dodging pains on the top there, so like, kind of makes up for that, I suppose. Pain finally escapes. God, dang it, dude. I should have been at the bank like 5 turns ago. This sucks. Turns out I probably should have just went ahead and pumped when I had the chance and not made the other loop. I just got screwed on luck at a bad time. Just get me to the freaking bank, dude. Holy carp. Okay, at least that makes up for part of that. I desperately need to roll a 4 or above next turn. I need to go to the bank before Yuna can buy stock in my area. Because now Riku's gonna buy. Dang it, dude. Yeah, being delayed getting to the bank has screwed me so bad. Suit yourself, probably not that relevant right now. Because also is going to make it harder for me to... Well, I have 3k. I have 3k ready cash. I think I'm going to be able to get... to buy 99 stock. Okay. So I have the opportunity to immediately land on it, which I think I'm going to do. Question is, do I opt to go up? So we're obviously buying max in my area. And then I still have plenty of cash left over. Alright, so the only question is, do I go... If I go here... If I go here, I can wade through Pain's Gauntlet to get around. Or if I go here, I can try to wade through these 3. I have more opportunities to invest if I go this way. So I've got a 1k here, and then I've got a 810 right there. And I think either of those will approach the win. Because I have... Hang on. Where am I? Oh, this button. Okay, there we go. That's the button. Let's do some calculations. So, I have 243. Well, I guess I can't quite see how much I can increase it by, can I? Man, I feel like when I do this, it's going to very possibly put one, if not both, of Yuna or Pain into like to the target amount. So Yuna, this just sucks. Oh, I guess I didn't calculate that in. Okay. So I am definitely gonna buy 99. Which now, okay, now 342. because this routing could... So the thing is, if I go... The big difference is if I go up here, then I get sent to the Purgatory next turn. To which I would have probably a 2 in 6 chance of hitting the jump pad back to the bank. But I also would not have a chance to pump again. That's what I'm trying to figure. Okay, let's say I'm able to increase the stock price by like 10. I have like 300 of them. 3 grand does not get me there. I'm gonna have to pump twice. So with that in mind, probably would rather not. So if I'm gonna have to pump again, I'd rather go this way, because I have more chances to pump. Okay. And this is the big one. Okay, up at 15. So let's see where that... Because I don't want to... Well, honestly, I might. If it catapults me into second place, I think I'm fine. As long as I have the highest net worth, which I think this might take me to. I'm going to increase the stock prices by 14. Yeah. 14, and I have 342. So that's a net worth increase for me of 4,788. Okay. For them, it's going to be a net worth increase of only like 1.3k. So I think I can probably afford to go ahead. I guess I'm going to do that. I may as well just do this one over here. Just going to do the 810. Sure. Okay, well, I'm actually the target now. So now I guess I should have went up. Well, that's why I'm not a Fortune Street Pro. Oh, she's forced to auction. So, like, I do want this, but I also don't. Oh, it's auction for double price? I don't know if I want to take the net worth hit there. If it were a longer game, maybe. So I just need to get, well, obviously just need to get back to the bank. I don't think anyone is winning with their next promotion. Except for maybe Pain. Pain might. Dang, dude. I need to, so now I need to preferably not invest anymore then if I want to try to win outright. Oof. Well, that's gonna put Yuna where Yuna wins with promotion, but Yuna's not, which might turn into a foot race. Oh, never mind. Well, the thing about that, well, she doesn't have the suits though. Victory is close, but unfortunately I cannot go backwards. Yep. Yeah, so Yuna doesn't have all the suits. And yeah, it's on the worst possible one for her down there, because she already has Diamond and Club. And it's gonna go Diamond and Club and then back to Spade Heart. So let's check. So Pain. Okay, maybe we will finally get to see. I feel like I've talked about this every single one of these streams. So on Fortune Street Wii, if your promotion takes, or no, promotion always gets it. It's the stock after, I think. Is it? I forget. I feel like on one of them, if you're, or maybe it's the buy stock. I feel like one of them, if you have your promotion can get you the win, I think on the DS it cannot. I think I'm gonna hold on to stocks here. Okay, they do have some that could crash me. Oh, I could crash the stock. That's a good idea. Yes, 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 yes. Crash the stock, crash the stock. So if I crash the stock, it can go... Because I want to make sure to hose Pain. It's going to decrease Pain's net worth by... That's what, by 2? So by 198. Man, but she had how much salary income? I don't know if that's... I don't think it's going to save me. It turns out I should have done more, or should have done slightly less. I was not counting on the double pump. Yeah, Pain is getting 1.6k. And currently is off from the target amount by 1.1. Decent chance that they do end up having to sell off there. I think I am gonna sell 10 stock. Yeah, I'm gonna sell 10 stock here to crash the, because I can definitely afford to crash the prices a little bit. I think, right? Yeah, this should be fine. Are you kidding me? The worst thing I could have rolled! No! I'm gonna lose the game because of that. Watch this. I'm gonna lose the game because of that. That freaking sucks, dude. Dang it, that sucks. Because I needed Pain to land on something up here to pay some. Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Let's see what this is. Cataclysm. I was gonna say, don't you dare do it in my area. This might actually take me beneath the win amount now, though. Nope, okay. Not quite. Huh. These left ratings is gonna take her there. Not quite. Alright, I have a tough decision to make here. So... See, I'm about to make it back around, too. Like, I need to be insulated from these. I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place. So, the thing is that I need to either hope that Pain lands on something, right? Because right now, again, this is crunch time. 13,425. The need is about 1,575, and Pain is owed 1,643. So I would need 1,575. I need to drop Pain's net worth by like 68. So I can definitely do that by selling stock. If Pain lands on this one, it's not quite enough. This freaking sucks. I think I'm probably fine to get second place regardless. The thing is, if I land on any of these bombs, I'm not. I think the safe... Okay, if I land on one of my own, the safest thing to do is just go ahead and pump, take second place. That's the safest thing to do. Alternatively, well, Riku's coming around too. Riku's not there. And Yuna could win too. There are a ton of choices. You know what, I'm going to do a save state here. I'm not going to resume from it, but just for, like, to see how it played out in the future. I'm going to make that save state. But I'm going to accept the result, however it is. Ugh. Turns out I kind of wish I had gone down to the island down there. With Yuna. To have a faster way to get back to the bank. I think I'm just going to roll on If I hit one of my own, I think I'm just gonna pump and take the security. Okay, I do get the one. I don't necessarily need to invest like that much, but I'm gonna go ahead and full pump. Well, let's see. Yeah, like if I full pump, I'm guaranteed second. I'm guaranteed second. I'm not gonna win because I'm not gonna be able to get back to the bank, but I'm guaranteed second. I think if I do this. So whatever. I'm gonna play for second. Oh, did Pain sell out? I think Pain sold out because they didn't get any boost from that. Okay, so actually Yuna is the one who's down. Okay, maybe I was overthinking this. We'll see. Now, obviously, if Yuna hits the jump pad, Yuna wins. But I think Riku just wins. No, actually. Or, no, I'm playing. I mixed up Yuna and Pain. Okay, so now Pain should win, perhaps, unless they hit my bomb there. Let's see. So if they do roll the 1, even if they roll the 1, it's fine. Okay, at least we will... Okay, you know what? The silver lining of this is we will get to see if you can win with the promotion. I'm tempted to sell my stock now. I think I will actually cash out. Yeah, I don't see... I'm way above there. Yeah, we're just gonna cash out. I think I do get Yuna's bomb. Yep. But I can eat it. Okay, so Pain still wins with promotion, I believe. Watch Yuna go to the bank square here. It's fun. Right, so let's see if Pain wins with promotion. I believe she does. Okay, so you get the money after entering the bank. And you do not! You do not win! Okay! How about that, ladies and gents? You do not win if your promotion takes you above the limit. That is very important to know. Okay, so that means we still have a chance. That's an actual huge play in the game. So yeah, good knowledge game there, if nothing else. Please don't roll a 1. Okay, game. Alright, I finally get the roll on square. This is the first time I've gotten the roll on square. You're saying there's a chance. Well, there's also a chance of this. Keep that stock here? I'll just go ahead and max it out. Riku has 58. I don't want to give her that, so decline. No, I sold all my stock. Alright. So now it's just, does Yuna get the 1 in 6 chance before I get to the bank to hit the jump space to win the game? Or can Pain actually motor around, which is distinctly possible. Oh, there's a buyout. I don't think that's mine. Actually, it's Pain below, but... Thank God I sold out of there. I guess it didn't really matter that bad. You know, actually, if I hadn't sold all the way out, I probably could have crashed Yuna's stock. So that was perhaps a misplaced selling all the way out. Then Riku bought back in, so it's fine. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Riku would have undone my attempt to be savvy. So now actually everyone has the target amount. It's turned into a very exciting finish here. I think I'm guaranteed second. I got a big 6 at the casino. I like how the do you know how to play thing is lost. G that I don't really need, but you know, I'll take it. I don't know if that was the one it was indicating or not. Cool. Alright, Yuna. 4 for the win! Ah! Oh, man. I was probably 1 turn away from it, too. How bothersome. Well, played it darn well. Apart from one where I, like, kind of freaked out and did something I shouldn't have. Yuna won with the least shops. That's crazy. How did she win? She had, like, not any more stock return. How did she, legitimately, how did she win? I guess just her total sales, right? Yeah. She just won the old Monopoly way. Yeah, it was her total sales. She didn't have savvy stock. She had a crap ton more payments than sales made. Yeah, she just basically got lucky. She basically just got lucky. It's kind of... Yeah, she pumped up the big shops and then people actually landed on them. And that was where she got most of her income from. Because it wasn't from stock. It wasn't from stock. It wasn't from quantity of sales either. She had by far the least sales. She just made the best of what she had. And then people actually land... Like me, I landed on them twice. Like, in a row. But, oh well. Well, sucks, but we do move on at least. I did play for 2nd place. I mean, I thought Pain was going to win. And then we at least got to learn that, so I'm very pleased about that. So, definitely not in as styling as we were on the Erdrick course, where I was outright winning every board, but... Next up is the Thunder Plains, which I'll be doing next week, I suppose. So, cool. Should be neat. And, yeah. That's it for this episode of the Crystal Course. Definitely shaky, and it definitely looked like I was going to outright lose. Maybe even 4th place. I was at 4th place in the last, like, 10 turns, I think, of both of those boards, but then made a big play to turn it around and actually have the highest net worth, I think, at the end of both of those boards. But due to AI investments and just being closer to the bank, I lost the foot race both times. So, oh well. That's probably why you're able to win with 2nd place on the first couple of stages. Because of that. So, anyway, that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Later days.